Hi everybody, it's me, Carrie, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Farmington Hills. I am getting my tablet set up so I can see who is here. So give me just a second. There we go. Now if it'll just function right, all will be well. Okay, so as you pop on, please say hello and let me know where you're from and if you've ever watched me before. So today I am going to use stuff from the mini catalog. Now I've been holding off showing things from the mini. Hi Claudia. I see that it says you commented, but I'm not seeing comments. It's so weird. Oh, you know why? It says this stupid thing like top comments. Hold on. Let me get this thing straight. Live chat. There we go. So weird. I don't know. It looked like you said something, but it's not letting me. Sometimes my tablet does not want to cooperate with me. It's very frustrating. Anyway, as I was saying, I have been holding back doing. I didn't do an unboxing yet. So you guys may have seen them from other people, but I am. Excuse me. I asked, and you guys wanted me to play a little bit before I did that, but. And so today I am going to show you, I'm going to make a card with one of the suites, and I'm going to show you some of the things that I did. But I just placed another pre-order. Everything I got recently was because I went to the Stampin' Up! Demonstrator event for, it was called On Stage, and I was able to, because I went to that, I was able to order certain items. I couldn't order everything in the catalog, but there were a lot of things, and a lot. But today all demonstrators could place an order for anything in the catalog, and we got free celebration items, both the product purchase premiere from last month and today. So anyway, so when that order comes in, which I did expedite, don't ask how much it cost to expedite. You don't want to do it, but I did. And when that comes in, I will do a complete unboxing of everything I have currently from this catalog, which is, I'm not kidding you, probably 75% if I'm being nice. It might be more, but shh, let's not talk about it. Okay, so we're going to be talking about stuff from the mini catalog. And I am going to be using a suite called, hang on, I'm looking for my notes so I don't forget. All right, I had notes. Do you guys ever do that? Please say you do. Please say you lose stuff as much as I do. Sorry, just dropped a block and it went flying. All right, well, I had listed all of everything's prices, and it's gone now. I'll find it. Just not now. All right, so this is called the Lavender something suite. It's really gonna bug me, you guys. Hang on. I am going to look it up in the catalog, even though I can't show you guys what it says. So thank you for your patience while I do this. It'll give a little time for more of you guys to pop on. So, you guys, I'm not kidding you. When you see this catalog, just hold on to your wallet. Okay. It is called the Perennial Lavender Suite. And as I have explained before, when there is a suite in the catalog, they lay out all of the products and show you a bunch of samples, usually on a 2-page spread. And there is a order number where you can order everything all at once. Easy peasy ordering. But this is what I call a super suite. It comes with, this suite comes with 2 stamp bundles, which of course you can order the bundles Oh, you know what? Are you hearing that cracking noise again? That happened last time, and I don't know what's doing it. I just got a new microphone, so I don't understand what's going on. I apologize for that. Hi, Travis, by the way. I'll see if I can figure it out. You know what? I'm going to unplug my mic. Okay, does that help at all with the crackling? Can someone let me know? I just unplugged my mic, but it's a brand new mic, so I'm a little frustrated by that. Okay. I think I've got this set right again. Okay, cool. Dang it, I just bought that mic recently. I don't understand why it's not working. Okay, so this bundle comes with 2 suites. The Painted Lavender suite, which has dies, here they are, which has coordinating dies. So this is a bundle. The bundle is $46.75. The dies are $32 separately, and the stamp set is $20. Okay, and the dies are really cool. They are a lot, you know, I love these ones that cut out leafy things that you don't even need the stamp set for. But for this one, I would definitely recommend it because a lot of the stamps do coordinate with pretty much everything here. So, so I would definitely recommend the bundle. Frankly, I recommend this whole suite. This whole suite is killer. So we're going to be using, none of the dies from this, but I am going to be using this stamp. And we're going to be using a stamp set out of the other bundle, which is called Perennial Postage, which might seem a little odd with the words, but the words are really good and they're great for card sending, right? But these, look at these dies that come with this. Oh my gosh, so cool. And this little thing right here, it's upside down, so I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a butterfly on it. It is an emboss die. It does not cut, it embosses. I'm trying to remember if one of my samples uses it. No. But you can color it, and I will do that in the future. You can put it on the ink pad and get some color on it before you emboss. It's pretty nice. Then it's got things for, this is a hole reinforcement, and then the hole, and then here's another little tabby thing. So it's a lot. I mean, how many are in here? I always have to hunt these down. 12. So there's a lot of dies with this and this stamp set. The other thing that comes in this suite are these butterflies. Now, I do have one of these butterflies that I did like almost immediately when I got this, but there are 8 sheets like this, so you end up with 40 butterflies. It's a lot, so you can color them. You can use them for all different kinds of things. So one of the things I'm going to do, I'm going to pull out one of the sheets I've already been using. I'm going to grab this little butterfly right here, and I'm going to do one of my I'm doing it live, let's see if it works kind of things. Okay, so anyway, these are pretty cool. And then you've got these gems, which obviously I am using. They are called Purple Fine Shimmer Gems, and they are so nice. We are not going to be using these today. I just made a mess. You're like, no kidding, Carrie, what else is new? Okay, but you can see they come in the different variegated, I guess is the word, of the colors, especially with the lavenders. So awesome, awesome. And then the designer series paper is to die for. Now I will show these again when my order comes in, but I will just flip through them real quick for you today. So this makes a great scrapbook page. This one also. Even the backgrounds are the back sides are quite pretty. So you get the idea of the different. Look at that. This is so pretty. I love it, love it, love it. It looks like velvet. Like if you touched it, it would be velvety. So we are going to be using this paper today. All right. So that's everything that comes in the Super Suite. And I'm going to move some of this stuff out of the way. I am going to show you a couple of cards. Now, remember I talked about the butterfly. Let me zoom in on this little guy. I'm going to zoom in for the cards for just a minute. But this is the first card I made, and it's actually very simple. It just uses some of the designer series paper, some pretty peacock cardstock. I don't think I did I did. I did color the inside a little bit, so I think that's kind of fun. And you can see I colored the butterfly, and then just added some baker's twine, and here are some of the gems that come with the suite. Here's another super simple card made with the 2 pieces of designer series paper with just this color. It is, let me see, did I write it in here? I didn't. I usually try to write it in here, but it is actually the Orchid Oasis, because it matches. So I use the Orchid Oasis on this because it does match. And then lastly, another super simple card using the brushed gold to cut. And all of these things that have the brushed gold, they were cut out from this big piece behind here. So 3 super simple cards, and today I'm going to make another one for you. And I am going to be using a sentiment out of a celebration. Oh, let me zoom back down. Sorry. There we go. From a celebration set called Softly Sophisticated. I love this set. I think it's so cute. And this this set comes with a really cool embossing folder. So I'm hoping you guys can see the design. It is a level 2, so you get, and they come together, the stamp set and the folder. And this is when you place a $100 order. You know, there will be a great many items. I didn't count them, but there's quite a few items that are free when you place an order. Most are at a $50 order level. It's just automated, $50 in products before tax and shipping. This is one of the ones that is for a $100 order. There are 3 that way. Okay, so here's what I did. Oh, I found, remember I said I had a sheet? Hello. Pretty typical. So here's what I have. I have a piece of crumb cake cardstock cut at 4 1/4 by 11. Then I have a couple of pieces of pretty peacock, and you can see that one's plain. This one is cut out, and I know I'm going to cover this, so I cut this piece out of the center. Remember, like I said, for this one, I did that. Okay. Then I cut another. These are with those awesome postage. Oh, what are the dies called? They are called Perennial postage dies. These dies. So these are cut from the Perennial postage dies. And then somewhere, oh, here it is. I have another piece of Very Vanilla that I cut to fit this. And it is, hold on. It is 1 and slightly shy of 3/4. So it's a smidgen, you know, that little line, a 1/16 shy of 1 3/4 by 2 1/2. Okay. And then I have a piece of this beautiful ribbon, which is actually from the current mini. So these are going away, but I thought it works so well with crumb cake. It's called the Copper and Natural Ribbon Combo Pack. It is so cool. This copper ribbon is so gorgeous. But we're using this one, and I already pre-cut it. And then I have my pretty peacock ink. I've already grabbed the stamp set from the Softly Sophisticated and the stamp from the Painted Lavender. I may or may not use these awesome brushed brass butterflies for the outside. These are in the annual catalog. It says spring, but they carried over. And then I'm probably going to use these sequins right here, which are in Pretty Peacock, and they are from the Adhesive Back Trio sequins, also in the annual catalog. Okay, here we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy time. So, y'all know how to make a card base. I did not score this one. I always tell you to score the darker ones. This is not necessarily a darker one, but it is going against the grain. And so I probably should have scored it, but I didn't. But it really is a good habit to get into. But you guys know me. I want to just get my cards done. Okay. Now I know I'm going to want to put this piece of vanilla in there, but I am going to mat it with this piece of Pretty Peacock. But first, I want to make it look a little bit prettier. So I am going to grab, hold on, I'm going to grab my blending brush and a scrap of some grid paper. And I didn't want to mat it weirdly on this. I have a piece to mat with Pretty Peacock. But this is where I said, remember I said I'm going to try and experiment and see if it happens. This is where that goes. I am going to take my old, way back when, Dotto adhesive, which is a temporary adhesive. Stampin' Up! Used to sell it. We don't anymore. I am going to set that right there on the corner, and I'm going to see what happens. Now, I don't want to rub this, especially over here by where the little guy's antenna are. So I am going to just tap. And I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to like the design, because see how I'm getting like swirlies? So now I'm going to rub a little bit. I just really want to be careful. And I don't know what's going to happen, because these swirlies, they look a little weird to me. So I'm just going to add some more so it kind of evens out. Hey, sometimes you got to fake it till you make it, right? So now let's see what happens when I pull off my little butterfly. There we go. And I'm okay with the swirlies. I'm good with them. I hope you guys are. And now look, I have another, I have a colored butterfly, which I will decide if I want to use or not on the front of my card. But this is going to go on the inside. So I have this piece that is 4 1/4 by 5. I'm sorry, 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm going to mat this on it. I don't always, and I'm going to try and do more of this for you guys in the coming year. I tend to forget to decorate the inside, and then I decorate them sometimes after I've done a video. But I'm going to try to remember to do that more often on my videos for you guys, because I just think it does make a card nicer when the inside is just as pretty. And although I am not decorating an envelope on this, you can see how you could do this butterfly on an envelope. And it could be beautiful. Or use the designer series paper. I've showed that a million times, how to put that on the flap. I don't want to lose my little butterfly there. Here we go. All right, now I'm just going to put this on the inside. Okay. You guys are so quiet today. I don't know what the weather's like by you guys, but here in Michigan, it has been gloomy, gloomy, gloomy for a long time. Feels like forever, but I know it's only been like 5 days. But man, I want some sun. How's the weather by you? I would love to know. Okay, so now I am going to take this little piece. Now here's where some fun comes in, because I want to use the sentiment and I want to use this stamp. But if I use them both on here, how am I going to get them to not look like they're both being, like, I want them the same dark color. So here's what I'm going to do. Hang on. Forgot to grab a sponge. These are my old beat up sponges. I've had them forever and a day. Do you guys do this? Do you guys cut your sponges up? I definitely do. So I want to put a foam mat under here, because these are photopolymer, and you know that your photopolymer should have a mat under it, and Stampin' Up! Sells an awesome mat. So please go to my website, MemoryINKers.com, if you are looking for that. Oh, and the clearance rack started today, you guys. So go check out what's on the clearance rack. There are some holiday items there that you can grab and get to do your last minute holiday stuff. All right, here we go. I am going to stamp up this little guy, and then I'm going to look, where is he going to go? I'm going to do him off crooked, but I want to have room for the stamps. So kind of where this first batch of leaves are, I am going to take my sponge and I am going to sponge off some of the ink, like so. Now I'm going to huff it. That's where you blow your hot air on it. And set it right there. So you see it's a little bit softer right here. Now hopefully that means this is going to show up. I'm going to set it off to the side. Hopefully my hello there. Yes. So there we go. Cute, right? And I was able to use the whole thing. And really, this is kind of cool if you just wanted to variegate your leaf anyway. So let me give you an idea of what I mean. So let's say I'm going to just use this. I just wanted to put this on my stamp and I wanted my leaves to look a little bit more natural. I can just go around and sponge some off. And then, oh, that didn't work. I don't know why. Maybe I sponged a little harder last time. Let's try that again. I'm going to rub some of this off. There we go. That's what it is. I didn't rub hard enough. Okay. There you go. See how you get a little bit of variegation? Now, I would definitely play with it because you might want more or less, whatever. But there you go. Okay, so I am done with this. Now we're going to put our card together and see how that goes. So this is going to be matted onto this little postage. Now I thought about cutting out the other postage like I did on one of these. No, this one. I was going to, this same thing. I actually tried taking this very vanilla piece and punching the smaller of the dies, but it didn't look right to me. So I decided not to do it for this one either. I just cut it. And the way I decided what size to make this, in case you want to do this on any of the other ones, I went ahead and cut it out with this exact same. So it was the exact same size as this. And then I went and I trimmed off one side, just the part where it was showing that. And then I could kind of guesstimate, okay, I wanted a little bit less than this side. And I did the same thing on the other side. And that's how I got the measurement. So that's why it's off a little bit when I said it was like 1/16 shy. That's why. Because sometimes, you know, you don't, if you force yourself to go by certain numbers on your ruler, you lose an opportunity to be a little bit more creative. So that is my little tiny tip for today is, you know, don't pigeonhole yourself into things being a particular way. So there we go. So that's there. I think it looks really cute. Now, and remember, I cut this piece out of here. So I am going to add the Designer Series paper. Now, you see, this one I did cut with the next size die, just because I thought it was big enough to handle it. It's a big enough piece that I thought, oh, it can handle that. Because see, it leaves a big border. But like I said, I think this one can handle it because this piece is big enough, where this one, it makes it, I'll show you. It would have made it quite a bit smaller, the next size. So, yeah, that's why. So play around with those. Now I'm going to take my ribbon and I am going to grab my Stampin' Seal. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put some across here. And then set this on there like so. Now I don't normally do that, but this ribbon is really fat, so it can handle it. And then, you know, I like to put a little behind where you're going to fold your ribbon over. Like so. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm still going to use my liquid glue for the back of this one. I don't know what you guys are really quiet, but I'm telling you, this sweet. You should see the samples that Stampin' Up did. Oh, they're so pretty. But then they always are, right? So, yeah, I think this one is going to be very, very popular. I think it's going to be a really popular suite. And I don't think we use crumb cake enough. I know I want to start using it more. Okay, so I know I'm going to put this up on Stampin' Dimensionals, and I'm probably going to move it down so that you can still see the designer series paper. And then I have to decide, do I want the butterfly on there? It kind of disappears, I think. So maybe I will just flip it over. And that works. Now this is white and that's vanilla. If that bugs you, oh well, that's all I can say. Because sometimes it just does. Sometimes that's just the way it goes. So I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of my sentiment stamped image. And I'm just putting them on the four corners because I don't really want it on the ribbon, because the ribbon has an edge and I don't want it to pop up in the center. I forgot my Take Your Pick tool, like normal. It's like I always forget that, and it's because I keep it where I craft. Okay, so now here is the question. Let me zoom in and see. And I may leave this until I get more responses, but how do you feel about the white butterfly? Is that good? I thought it kind of needs it because it needs to tie into the inside, but it looks good without it. But see, remember, those of you who just are tuning in, I did put the butterfly on the inside. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do it. You could, if you wanted to, you could put him up here. Which actually, I think that's kind of interesting, so I may decide to do that. I think I will. I think that's kind of fun. So let me do that. Now, I want that to really stick. And the liquid glue will stick, but it is going to take a minute for it to adhere and dry onto that ribbon. But it will. So I'm going to I don't want it too thick. But I'm going to put it just on the body, basically, of the butterfly. Nope, I'm going to dab it a little bit. Yes, glue on my fingers. That is how I roll. So I'm going to put it like so. So that'll take a minute to dry. But in the meantime, I definitely want to add some bling. Now, I'm going to have to debate. Do I want to add more butterflies? I think I kind of do. These butterflies are awesome. And I know I want to add some bling. So, I'm always looking, where am I opening these? A lot of demonstrators cut these off so they can pull it out easier. But I find that then it all falls apart. It's just me. It's not you. It's me. All right, I'm going to grab my Take Your Pick tool this time. And I think I will put a few butterflies, a few of the brushed metal butterflies on here. And then it may be that there's too much and I don't want to add more bling, but I don't know. We'll go down here. Okay, so now I have the butterflies. I don't know. I think it's too much. I think it's too much. I'm going to take them off. I like the bigger one, but I think I'm going to leave the smaller ones off. I'm going to leave that one there. And now I am going to add some bling, because bling is always, always in good measure. Just my personal opinion. And I am using the larger ones because this is a pretty busy design. So normally when I do a number at the bottom, I tend to do them on the right over here, but I like to be different sometimes. So I am going to put one right there, I think, maybe right there. Do you guys do this? Do you guys like play around with your bling? Okay, I'm still playing. I'm still playing. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move this one down a little bit. You guys know I wing it a lot on videos. If you're new to watching me, you might be going, what is with this chick and why is she doing that? Well, this is what I do. I just get a little nuts, okay? When I'm doing stuff. Can't help it. It is me. My friend Travis is watching. She'll tell you I'm kind of nuts in general. Yeah, there is still glue on that. Okay. So, I don't know. I kind of like it. Let me hang on. Okay. Yep, I'm good with that. Now I'm not so sure how I feel about these. If you are careful and you haven't pressed them down hard yet, you can lift them up. You just have to go slow. And just don't press them down till you know for sure where you want them. So now I do need a third one. And that one will go up here. There we go. Phew, that was a lot of thinking for me on a Tuesday morning, you guys. So here is my card. I hope you guys like it. I love this super sweet. I think it's really awesome. And here are the other cards that I made earlier. So I am hoping, I don't think I zoomed down enough, but that's okay. I'll zoom down again. Here. So these are all the cards. And don't forget, clearance rack today. Go to my Stampin' Up website, MemoryINKers.com. Please use this hostess code. This is the December 2023. M as in Michael, W as in Wayne, Y as in Yo-Yo, N as in Nancy, R as in Robert, M as in Michael, X as in X-ray, H as in hurrah! It's almost time for the new catalog. All right, you guys, have a blessed and wonderful week. I will be back when my second order comes in, and I will do a huge unboxing for you at that time. I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding when I say I probably have 75% of the catalog. I hate to admit that, but I have a FOMO problem. Okay, see you later. Bye.